Hey everyone, my name is Carrie and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a cash stuffing for the final week of October, so this is cash stuffing number 4, and it's a total of $517. So let's get into it. You may be wondering where I've been for the last 2 weeks, and yes, I did accidentally take 2 weeks off of YouTube. It was something that I didn't necessarily do on purpose, and I will dive into that here in a little bit, but I had some personal stuff come up, actually a personal emergency. But today I'm going to be stuffing our bills and variable expenses for the final week of October. And a lot of these envelopes have already been emptied out and stuff like that because I'm recording this actually on the day before I'm publishing it. So I actually filmed this yesterday. And so it's like the first full week of November has already happened. I actually need to grab my budgeting sheet so I know how much I'm supposed to stuff in each envelope. Okay, so I have my paper here off to the side, so now I know how much to stuff in each envelope, and it's a total of $517 for the week that I budgeted for. So utilities is going to get $60, and so I actually did already take out our money for utilities for the month of November, so this is starting for the month of December. So we are a little bit ahead because I'm stuffing this for the last week of October, technically. And then our internet. Oh, this is stuck. Hold on. All right, this envelope was just stuck a little bit. We're going to put $20 in internet. This is for November's money. Gas is going to be getting 15. So now it has 10, 15, 25 dollars in gas. A lot of our personal plans have recently changed. As I mentioned, I took 2 weeks off of YouTube accidentally. Subscriptions is going to be getting 25. So it's one of those things where I usually record, well, we didn't plan for this, right? So 20, 35. I usually record in batches, and I will record all of my videos like a week in advance or at least several days in advance depending on it. So for example, today is Saturday when this video is going up, and I didn't have enough time since getting back from our trip that we had to take to see family. So I recorded this yesterday on Friday. Let's see, cell phone is getting 10. So what happened was a couple weeks ago, this was like the last weekend of October, so the weekend before Halloween, I got a phone call from my mom, my stepmom technically, that my dad was in the ICU. And basically what had happened was, all right, so $20 is going into HOA fees. So now we have 1, 2, 250, 270, 285, 290 in HOA fees. He basically ended up having some internal bleeding from, so he had his hip replaced recently, like a few weeks ago, and I guess there was some internal bleeding from that they didn't know about, so he ended up fainting and essentially stopped breathing, and his heart was like barely pumping, so they had to rush him to the ICU. So he was in the ICU in Dallas, so I had to fly down there. This was on a Saturday morning, so the weekend before Halloween. So 15 is going into trash and recycle. So we have 10, 20, 5, 35. So instead of like taking a flight, my husband and I decided to just pack up a bunch of stuff in case we needed to be there for a while. We didn't know if it was going to be a week, 2 weeks, a month. So we decided to drive down there, and it takes about 12-hour drive. So usually we break it up into 2 days, like 7 hours and then 6 hours, or 7 hours and 5 hours, or whatever it is, depending on how long we take. So we were trying to get there as fast as possible. So we got there so we left on Saturday. We got there on Sunday like midday, and we were super panicked. And at that point, my dad was on life support. Annual expenses is getting $5. So 5, 10. This is not a 5. 50, 65. So it was really scary getting there, obviously. So my mom passed away when I was 15 from breast cancer. So my stepmom is basically my mother. She's the mom that I have known most of my life. So it was really sad and awful to see her. And, you know, she was in shambles, I'm in shambles. We had to call my other siblings, let them know. My stepbrother was there. He's a paramedic EMT. And so it was just a lot of stuff. And so my dad was actually on life support for 2 days. And then he was in the ICU for over a week. It was like 9 days, I believe. So let's see, car registration is getting skipped, and then car insurance is getting its normal $55 a week. So that's basically what happened. Is we ended up staying down there for 2 weeks until he got out of the ICU. 50, 100. Okay, so this is 100, 150, 200, 210, 15, 20, 225 in car insurance. So that's why there wasn't any videos on YouTube. We literally just grabbed, you know, the stuff that we had. We packed as quickly as we could. We got, you know, brought a lot of our clothes and different things that we thought we would need. And I just grabbed my laptop and went. And obviously there's, like, I'm not going to take all my cash stuffing stuff with me. I'm not going to worry about going to the bank. I'm not going to do cash stuffings because we basically spent all day, every day in the either in the ICU or in the other like recovery ward. And you know, my dad is doing a lot better. He's still very weak. He has been in the hospital for like 3 weeks at this point. And we did find, you know, we did drive back to our state from Dallas, and we were able to make sure like he actually is at home now. He was able to go home yesterday, so we left a couple days ago as well. So car care is getting $20. But they're still not sure like what caused everything, and they're still going through a lot of those tests and stuff like that. The preliminary tests, they think that he might have some sort of leukemia. So that's really rough. 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 10, 20, 30, 40. So 540 in car care. So that's the main reason why I really think that it makes a lot of sense for me to just change up my publishing schedule. Household is going to be getting $10, so now it has 30. So I won't be publishing twice a week on YouTube probably from now for the rest of the year. I will be doing cash stuffings and stuff either off camera or on camera. I'm not sure yet. But I'll definitely keep doing my mini savings challenges, so you'll be able to see those. And then at the end of this video, we will be what am I trying to think of? Add up all of our completed savings challenges for the whole month, and we'll be able to see and put them into our home projects envelope here. So lawn care is getting, did I do this incorrectly? Well, it's supposed to be getting $5, and there's not a $5 here. So we're going to take a 10 and put a 5 back. So we have 50, 100, 10, 25. I probably messed something up while I was talking and stuff, but it's been a really rough ride. My dad was basically on death's door for several days, and he was on life support for 3 days, I think. Spring cleaning is getting skipped. Family fun's getting skipped. We're going to come back to this envelope, and we're going to go all the way back to travel, and it is going to be getting, let's move this up here, $100. So we had big plans to, my parents were actually supposed to come visit us today. They were going to arrive today, November 9th. And, they were supposed to spend Thanksgiving with us. And my dad is at home right now just for about a week, and he will have to go back to the hospital. And they're not sure how long, probably for about a month or so. So we will be flying down there probably every weekend as much as we can to see how everything goes and what the final diagnosis is. Let's see. Emergency fund savings is getting $10. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15, and I need to take some of this money to the bank. Every $100 that we save in this envelope, I like to put into our emergency fund savings account. It's a high yield savings account, so I want to earn some extra money. All right, and then today's a really exciting day since it is the last week of October. We are going to be finishing our Christmas savings challenge. So we're going to be putting in $20, and that is going to finish out this challenge. So we're going to color in this final beanie here to complete it, and that means we will have saved a total of $1,000. So we already have $500 in the bank towards Christmas, plus 6, 7, 8, 900, 950, 970, $990, and then $1,000. Yes, that was weird. So this money will be taken out and put towards all of our Christmas stuff. And then we'll be able to like buy gifts and do like different holiday events and stuff like that. So that's really exciting. And then we are also finishing this savings challenge. So we started this all the way back in January, our Save 2024 in 24. So this is a total of $2,024, and we are going to be adding 40 plus 50 is 90 plus 20 is $110 here. So we have $1,500 in the bank already set aside, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 50. So $550 in cash here. Let me grab my pen, and we will be finishing this 2024 savings challenge, which is just super, super exciting. I can't believe that we finished this already. So that's super awesome. I'm really excited about that. We will take this money out and put it in the bank, and then we will keep, this will probably go towards our emergency savings fund that we have. We like to just build that up as much as possible. One of the things that obviously when I had to take off for 2 weeks, I did take my laptop with me, but I wasn't able to work a ton. So I had to basically work when I could, and my paycheck because of that was like super, super low compared to what it normally is or needs to be. So I might have to use some of that money that we have built up in our savings to help cover, bills and stuff for the 2 weeks that I missed work. All right, so our final savings for this is going to be $12, and I missed a 5 somewhere. I must have overstuffed an envelope or something like that, but I will find it and I will figure that out here shortly. But we are also finishing this challenge. It's super cute. It's from Bookish Mom Budgets. So this should, actually don't know what the total of this should be, but we're missing a 5 anyway. So right now we have 20, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57 plus 5. So what is that? 62, I think is supposed to be in this. So we'll set this aside here, and then we will set this aside. I might bring in another challenge, I'm not sure. But for the rest of these challenges, I will take them out and put the funds in the bank shortly. But let's add up all of the savings challenges that we have here. These were all the mini savings challenges that we had for the total that we saved in October. So this was $204. I already added this up in my mini savings, but that video is going to be publishing after this one. So this one is a total of $40. And all of these freebies and stuff will be listed down below. Well, some of them are freebies and some of them I purchased. But this is a $40 total here. So let's move this back and let's see how much we will have saved in total. Should be, like I said, 204. And this was for all of the weeks that we saved. I usually save $50 a week for this, for our mini savings. So $40 there, and this is a $36 challenge. Okay, so let's see what we have. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4. Great, $204. So we are going to put this into our home projects envelope here in the back. We already have $20 in here, so now we have $224 in home projects, which is usually just spent on small things that we need to do. Sometimes we need to buy a new light fixture, or we're doing some art installations, and I'm putting up like a little gallery wall. I need to get some photos printed off, just like our personal photos, and do a little gallery wall. So those funds will be used towards those smaller projects. But thank you so much for being patient with me while I took 2 weeks off of YouTube. I am planning on publishing videos every single Saturday still. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do 2 times a week, but I will be able to publish I'm going to try and publish as many as I can throughout the end of the year and stay consistent. It's actually interesting because I started my YouTube channel in April of 2023, and I have not missed a single week's video until these past 2 weeks. So I still feel very proud of myself for being able to do that, and also the opportunity I have to just pick up and go to be with my family, since I can work remotely for the most part. So I will be hopefully visiting them, very many weeks, and that he will be out of the hospital soon and all well and recovered, and everything will come back clear. So thank you so much for your support and continuing to watch my videos even when I miss a week or two. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!